Hello folks, and welcome to another cooking video with our Cosori Turbo Tower air fryer. What are we going to be doing today, Sharon?
Peri chicken.
Now, we've never had a Nando's.
No.
We've never been in a Nando's. Can you believe that? In all our years, we've never
Are we
been
missing
in a
out?
Nando's. I don't know. Well, we're going to find out ourselves.
Right, okay.
But this time we're going to be making our own peri sauce. We're going to be coating the chicken with it, and we're going to be cooking it in the Cosori Turbo Tower. So let's first of all show you the ingredients we've got here. No preservatives, nothing out of a jar.
There's a lot.
It's a lot of ingredients, but hopefully it will be a lovely tasting experience. Let's have a look at the ingredients. Right, look at that, look. This is all for the marinade that's going to turn our meagre chicken, Sharon, into peri.
Something amazing.
So what have we got here then?
Right, we've got 8 cloves of garlic.
Yep.
4 teaspoons of paprika.
Yep.
1 teaspoon of Himalayan pink salt.
Yep.
1 red pepper.
Yep.
We got 2 chilies.
Now
these are hot chilies.
We've only put in 2 in. We could put 4 in. They're like the bird's eye chilies. These ones very hot, aren't they?
Yeah.
But we've had to pull the heat back because Charlotte, who's going to be having this chicken, doesn't like ultra hot stuff.
So that's fine.
So you put as many of them in as you
I put
want.
1 of each in, and I took the seeds out.
You've
for
took the seeds out, right?
Right, and we've got a tablespoon of thyme. Well, a big tablespoon of
fresh
thyme.
Thyme, that is.
Martin done that.
Yeah, fresh thyme. Always buy fresh if you can get it, folks.
Yeah. A cup of pure olive oil.
Now, when I say olive oil, don't substitute that for vegetable oil. We don't want that stuff inside you. This is the stuff we use, by the way. It's Italian organic extra virgin olive oil. This is quite dear, actually, but if you do get it in a good glass, dark green glass container.
Well, it lasts me a long time now because I use mostly lard and dripping for everything else.
And what else we got there?
We got half a cup of red wine vinegar.
Yep.
1 onion.
Yep.
1 lemon juice. Now, get your lemon juice, put it in the microwave for 10 seconds just to warm it up, and then do the lemon. It's a lot easier and you get a lot more juice out of it.
And finally,
a teaspoon of black pepper.
Right, so we're going to make the marinade first. Yes. So for that, we're going to have to process this lot, and it's a simple procedure, Shao, of just literally throwing it in the processor.
It's my favourite thing. Chuck it in. I love chucking things in.
Yeah. Right, okay, so literally all this lot is going to go in our blender. So we're just going to throw everything in, folks.
There's your salt.
Keeping it nice and simple. Now, as I say, the easy way is to buy the Nando or the peri
paprika
sauce, but this way you're making it your own, and there's no preservatives or artificial colourings or anything in there. It is made pure, and obviously I think the taste is going to be a lot better, Sharon.
Oh, 100 times better. Onions.
So you have diced the onion up just to...
only roughly.
Just a rough cut.
It's just habit. I couldn't stick a whole onion in there like some people do.
Yep. Right, in with the pepper. In with the cup of quality olive oil, folks. Look at that. This is going to be the marinade, and we're also not going to use all of the marinade. We're going to save some back, and we'll use that as a sauce afterwards. So that's that. It's all gone in the food processor at the moment.
That smells quite good like that.
Yeah, in she goes. Now, you want to give this a good going over, so turn it on first. And we're going to go to puree. So we're just going to press that. And let it do its thing. There you go. Right, let's stop that now. Right, now that is your lovely peri home created sauce. Now, go on, Shay, have a smell of that. See what it smells like. Get your nut in there, baby.
Oh, I can smell that red wine vinegar.
Can you really?
Really strong.
Right, so now that's our marinade. Now what we've got here are chicken thighs. Leg thighs, isn't it? The whole thing, Sharon?
For the whole, leg.
The whole thing.
Chicken portions.
Chicken portions, yeah. So you can use boneless chicken if you want. It's entirely up to you. They do very cheap chicken thighs. They do very cheap drumsticks. You can do it with drumsticks. Yeah. You can do it with breast fillets as well.
Whatever you want.
So all we're going to do now is to put these into a bowl. Sharon's put some gloves on for this one, obviously, because these herbs can be very pungent and stain your skin as well. So we're just going to whack them into a bowl.
And I've got nail varnish on as well.
Of course you have. So have I, Sharon.
There you go.
And then we're not going to tip it all in there, folks. We're going to tip most of it in there. Because we've made quite a bit there, as you can see. Just put most of it in there. Now there's a good load of sauce in there.
What's sauce?
Sauce. And that lot there is going to be a marinade for us to dip in later, Sharon. And also, if we want to put some on just after it's cooked, look at that. Now, ideally, we're going to leave this to marinade for a good few hours, ideally overnight, Sharon.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing there. So that's all covered up now. So we'll get some cling film, put it over the top of that. And while Sharon's washing her hands, she said, "Oh, use my good foil." So we've got this lovely foil here, which we like. So let's just get that off of there like that. And literally keep it covered, just like that. And that will go and sit in the fridge for at least 2 hours. And preferably that would be overnight, Sharon, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah.
So right, we're going to do that. We're going to have a clean down, then we'll come back to you, and then we're going to get the Cosori turbo tower going, and you'll be surprised how quick this stuff cooks in this turbo tower. So we'll see you in a minute. Well, believe it or not, we're 2.5 hours later. It's tea time now.
Ironing's done.
You've done the ironing? I've been out in the log cabin doing some work, but anyway, we're going to get going now. These have been marinated. Let's show you them. Right, coming in, baby. So they've been sitting in that lovely, lovely juice there for 2.5 hours.
Yep.
So we've got the Cosori Turbo here, the Turbo Tower. This one isn't the Turbo Tower Pro. We have got that one over there, and that one over there features an extra element at the bottom. But let's just take this out. You get this support there, or rack rather, where you can have double levels, because you can actually cook at 3 levels on this, although we don't need to do that today, Cheryl, do we?
No.
So anyway, this has got a larger element on it at the bottom there, as you can see, just sitting at the top. And the same with the top unit there, you can see the element at the top there as well. So that's what we're going to be cooking with today. Great air fryer, this one. We don't need the crisper trays, so I'm going to take them out. And Sharon's just going to place them now into our lower basket. This is a deeper basket, this one. And all that marinade, we're going to also put some of that over the top of it as well. So that will cook in that marinade as well, which is a lovely little thing, Sharon, isn't it?
Oh, it's amazing. And if you notice, I'm putting them in upside down. Yeah,
they're actually upside down at the moment. So the bottoms we're going to cook off first, and then we're going to turn them over, cook the surface on the other side as well. How many's in there? 5. Then she's just going to sprinkle some of that lovely juice over the top, because that is going to give it a lot of flavour as well. We'll save some for the other side.
Yep.
Okay, so let's put these in and get these going first of all. So they're going in to the lower basket there. I'm going to turn it on. Now at the moment I'm just going to go for basket number 2 there, folks. Basket number 2, I'm going to drop the temperature to 180, and we're going to put them on for 15 minutes on one side and then 15 minutes on the other side. So we just start that going. And that's perfect. So Sharon's got that juice there. She's going to put that on the other side when we take them out and turn them over. So what else have we got here? We've also got the remainder of the Nando's sauce, which we're going to coat with afterwards.
Peri sauce, not Nando's sauce.
Well,
it's peri.
It's a peri sauce, that's right.
Peri.
Yeah. So let's put that over to one side. And you've also prepared some
radishes. And I've just put them in a bit of oil and some garlic.
And I forgot to say at the beginning that this is actually a keto-friendly or a low-carb meal.
Yeah.
So if you're on that sort of diet, this is ideal for you, because you're very, very low-carb. And what we've also got...
And I've made salad ready.
The salad has already been prepared. Now when we make our salad, we break up little chunks of cheese in it as well, Cheryl, don't we? I'm going to have that. And they're going to be heated up in the top tray.
They're going to be roasted,
on the second half of the cooking.
Yeah, they take about 10 minutes.
And you've also got some asparagus as well.
Yeah, which I'm just going to go and get ready now while the chicken's cooking.
And to finish off, we've got a little bit of coriander, fresh coriander. When it comes out and it's hot, we're going to dust it over with that fresh coriander, Sharon. And that'll give such a fragrance, it'll be superb.
Superb.
So how are you preparing these?
Well,
just break them naturally. You find a natural break point, folks, and that way you won't get the woody ends. There you go. That's how you do that. And this is a simple thing. You can either coat them in olive oil, or you can put butter on them. But we're going to do olive oil, salt and pepper, Shower. Is that right?
When I put these in there, I'm going to try and roll them in that garlic and olive oil there to give them a bit of flavour. And put a bit of salt and pepper on them.
Right. So I'm going to take the top tray out for you now. Now, as I say, this air fryer is a 10.8 litre combined air fryer, 2 trays, 10.8 litre. It does come, Sharon, with a 2-year warranty. And we all know how good Cosori are at honouring a faulty item.
Excellent, excellent service.
So you've also got a quicker cooking time with this, because this has got what you call DC motor technology, which means you may have to be prepared for quicker cooking, Sharon.
Quicker cooking.
You've got 4 fan speeds, and they change with depending on what setting you've got. You've got air fry, roast, grill, reheat, bake, or proof. So every one of them different air fry settings has a different fan speed. Bake being one of the lower speeds, so the fan won't blow on top of a cake and cause a dip in the cake and whatever, like that sort of thing. You have got the non-stick baskets in these ones, whereas in the Cosori Turbo Pro over there, you've got a ceramic coating on them ones.
Oh, they're beautiful to clean.
Ease for cleaning is very good on them. Well, even though these are very good as well.
Very good, yeah. So I use them both.
Yeah.
So.
And also this is supported by the VSync app as well. In other words, you can monitor the cooking on the app as well. And I think on the app as well, they've got loads of different air fryer recipes as well.
Yes, they have done. Yeah, I've seen them. Yeah.
Right, so I'm going to take this crispy tray out now.
Yep.
And you're going to place your oiled radishes, just throw them in. That's it, just throw them in. Now you can also put onions in there as well. You can put anything
whatever
you want.
in there. In fact, what would be nice for them is a few tomatoes, little cherry tomatoes, but I haven't got any.
We did have some of that purple sprouting broccoli, didn't we?
Yeah.
Which we was going to do with this, but unfortunately, we was going to do this a couple of days ago, and we bought a reduced one in the supermarket, and it went off, didn't it?
Well, let's have a look, actually. I'm going to have a look at it.
Oh, go on in. I thought you said it went off, baby.
Well, I thought, because it was reduced, and I'm getting a bit funny with
Get it out then. Go on.
See, it was reduced, and it's got the 2nd of March on it.
Whack it in. Get it in there. I fancied a bit of that as well. That purple sprouting broccoli or whatever it is. Or is it tender stem, isn't it? That looks fine, Sharon. That looks fine. Yeah, that looks fine. Absolutely fine. Right. So whack them in as well.
I'll do it. I'll just get them ready. You just concentrate on that.
Yeah. Well, while you're doing that, so as I say, we're going to put a little drop more oil in there because we really do want to oil these asparagus tips as well, and then we'll just go over with some.
You know what? We'll have some ghee in there.
Oh, lovely. Bit of butter, bit of ghee.
Yeah. We don't need the asparagus tips in just yet.
No. Oh no, definitely not. You're just going to give these a little head start, aren't you?
Yeah.
So we either use ghee, that olive oil we've shown you, lard or beef dripping. That's what we basically use in cooking now, isn't it?
Yeah.
We don't use vegetable oil at all. We keep far away from that. Yeah, apparently there's different types of ghee. This is just one that we use, plough butter ghee.
Right, stick that in them.
How many minutes? 5 minutes?
You put them for 5 minutes and we'll give them a turn, because I do like to turn them.
I will stick it on roast, 175 degrees there, folks. And then I'm just going to put that on for about 4 minutes, just to get that one going as well. So Sharon's just lightly oiling with our quality olive oil, the asparagus tips, on with the salt and pepper. As I say, we tend to use the pink Himalayan salt as well.
Yeah.
And she'll just give that a mix around. Get your hand in there, baby, that's it. And she'll also do the same with that tender stem broccoli there, look. Quite thick stemmy, so you want to cut them ends off, look, which we will do. And as I said to you, the things we've found with these Cosori air fryers, with this DC motor technology which they've got, they all are in the fan speed, and it really does make a difference to the cooking times as well. And also, the higher temperature these ones go up to as well. Is it 235, I think, I can't remember, 230?
230, I know it's definitely 235.
A lot of air fryers only go up to 205 degrees, but in the roast function on here, I think you'll find you can push it right up as well, which is ideal for your roast potatoes. So right, we've got them. Do you want to just give them a little bit of a wash, and then we'll cut the ends off of them. And anyway, we're going to do that, folks. When it's ready to turn over, we'll come back to you. So we'll see you in a minute. Well, okay, we've only got 15 seconds to go, folks, on the chicken. I don't know about you, Sharon, but can you smell that cooking?
Yeah, it does smell nice, and I'm hungry now.
I'm hungry, and we're looking forward to this. As I say, we've got another 15 minutes to wait before we eat, so to speak. Right, let's open this up and have a little look in the bottom. Oh, look at that. Oh, look how golden brown that is, but we want it a bit darker, and don't forget we're going to be turning this over as well. Let's just have a little pre-check. I always like checking what the temperatures are, folks. Now, we're not expecting this to be up to temperature yet, because it's only done 15 minutes in there so far. It's already going up to 61, 62, 63. Let's try another one.
Let's see when we turn them over, what the tops, underneath say.
Yeah, so we just turn that over now. Sharon's just going to turn them over with the grips. As I say, that lovely peri sauce looks absolutely fantastic. So this side is down to 37, 36 degrees. So we want to be turning them over. Now, as I say, we're going to be pouring that on there. The remainder that was left over, that was basted in the chicken. There you go, like that. Now you could have a little pastry brush there. I think we've got one here, shan't we? Make sure we get coated over. Don't forget, we've still got the other marinade, which we can paste over at the end of it as well. So let's just leave that like that for the moment. Okay, just put that down there. Let's pop that back in. And we're going to take the top tray out where the radishes are. They've got a little head start now, and we're just literally going to throw in all of our broccoli, all the juice there. Now, if you wanted to, I suppose you could put a bit of lime or lemon in there as well, but we're going to just go with it as it is.
Let me just give them a toss in there. You can put the chicken on there because that's got a bit longer to take.
Well, what I'm going to do, Cheryl, is do a dual start-up. So this one we'll put on for, right, we'll go 8 minutes on 200. And on the chicken, we're going to go, obviously, we're going to take the temperature up to 200, and we want to make these sync so they both finish together. Just have one more final season. So we can whack that back in now. Again, not Christmas trays in here at all. We're going to put that back in now. Let's just turn her off and then turn it back on again. So we want the top one and the bottom one to both finish at the same time, but they're both cooking at different times. So if we go to number 1 first, number 1, we're going to take that up to 200 degrees centigrade, and we're going to have that one on for 8 minutes. Number 2 tray, the bottom tray, the chicken, we're taking that up to 200 degrees, and we're going to take that one up to 15 minutes. We want to sync them both together so they both finish at the same time. We're going to press the sync button and then start off. And as you can see, the bottom one started cooking and the top one is on hold until that gets down to its 8 minutes, and then they'll both cook together and finish at the same time. How marvellous is that?
Good, I'll see you when it's fishing up time.
Right, 15 minutes later, it's just pinged. Both of them finished at the same time, folks.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at the top one first. Oh yes, look at them. Absolutely superb. I can see they've wilted, Sharon.
Definitely.
So let's put that there for the minute. Now let's have a look at this. Hopefully this will be nice and toasted on top. Oh look. Oh yes. They look absolutely superb. Let's get the old probe in, folks. Can you see that dark charring you've got there? Look. Let's just put that in there and see what the temperature's like. Gone past 75, going up to 80. I'll just check another one. I like to check them all over. That's up to 80 as well. Again, I always do this, folks. Again, 80. Let's go over to that one. 80 again. Now, again, if you want these crispy, you just whack them on. This is what I say. You've got the facility to do this if you want. You just whack it on. And if you put it on the... let's go number 2. If you go on the roast function, you're able to take that, as you can see, up to 230 degrees centigrade, and you can give that just a quick little 4 minutes like that and keep that going just like that while Sharon dishes out these veg on the plates. As I say, we've already got the salad on there, lovely and wilted, as you can see. Super. How colourful is that? Look. And bearing in mind this is a low carb meal as well, absolutely superb. On the keto diet you can eat veg and green beans and also cheese as well. After 5 minutes we're going to come back and we'll show you the plated up version. There you go, look at that. How colourful does that look, folks? And Sharon's just put a bit of coriander over the top there, as you can see, some fresh coriander, which has made that ever so fragrant, Sharon. So you're going through the skin now into that meat there. Go on in. Oh, that looks nice. That looks tasty. Bearing in mind we've never had peri peri. Well, you haven't anyway. I have.
No. It's an unusual taste. I wasn't what I expected, but it's very nice.
It is an unusual taste, peri peri. As I say, I've had it before. I know you haven't, so you probably don't know what to expect.
No.
But as you can see, folks, look how lovely that looks there, with that fresh coriander on the top. Them little charred bits there, which is fantastic. There's Charlotte's one there as well, and it's not too spicy. You've only put 2 little chilies in.
It's perfect, actually.
Right, that's what we needed.
You mostly like it spicier, but
yeah. Well, we put 2 in as opposed to 4. Let's have a little go at this, shall we? I'm going to try this wilted asparagus first. Oh, you can taste the ghee, the butter. It does make a difference on there. These little horseradishes. Radishes. They're very much like a Swede or something. But again, very, very low in calories and carbs. Now let's try this. Let's try this chicken. This is what I'm most interested in.
I've had my second mouthful of it now, and I'm really sort of enjoying it. At first, I thought, I don't know.
Well, you didn't know what to expect, did you?
But I do like it, and I like it that much. I'm going to have the other chicken leg.
Here we go. Look at that. Look at the steam coming off of that, folks. I've got the charring on there. Everything. I'm going in. Full metal jacket. I'm going in, Sha.
But then radishes are nice in oil and chilli flakes.
Oh.
There we go.
Superb.
From the first temptation.
So I'm happy with that as it is. But I'm going to do what you suggested.
Oh, I think that's nice with that.
I'm going to pour a little bit of that over the top. Like that. And let me try that again. With the sauce over the top. The unmarinated sauce, so to speak.
Yeah, it's a taste sensation. I'm going.
More citrusy. You can taste the lemon more in that. No two ways for it, yeah. I'm going in like that. It's a Nando's, it's a chicken, you've got to go in like this.
I do prefer a chicken leg to a breast.
If this is what Nando's is like, then I'm going there on a visit. Anyway, thanks again for Cosori for sponsoring this video.
Thank you very much.
If you want a link to the best price you can get this for, the Cosori Turbo Tower, the link will be in the description below, folks. The brilliant thing is, it ain't got no, you've got no preheat on it. You haven't got a preheat. You ain't got to worry about all that warming up beforehand. It's so efficient, this thing, that within a few minutes it's warmed anyway. So you haven't got to worry about that. So you can time your things right from the beginning without worrying about preheating the air fryer. Anyway, link's going to be below. Don't forget to check it out, folks. Best price you can get it for will be below at this moment in time. Anyway, we're going to carry on now. Eat this. We'll see you in the next video.
Make it, people. Make it. It's nice.
Bye for now.